Hey guys, so just to let you know, I'm sorry about the quality of this video. I bought a new head mount for my camera, and it turns out it just shakes a lot, so I'm gonna go back to my old way of filming. But all the information's still in here that you'll need. If you could like and subscribe, that would help my channel out a lot, and hopefully this helps you out with your swirl flap delete. Alright, so today we are going to install these on my 2011 335B. This is not a performance upgrade or fuel economy upgrade or anything like that. It's purely to make it so you don't have swirl flaps sucked into the engine and completely destroy your engine. If this wasn't a risk for engine failure, I wouldn't be installing these, because the swirl flaps actually do help a little bit with bottom end. Not a significantly huge amount, but you know, enough that I'd keep them if they weren't a problem. So today I'm going to show you how to do the full process. I know some people have shown how to do it roughly, but I'm going to show every step, so you're not like, how did we get to there? Why is this piece all of a sudden off? So without further ado, here we go. Alright, so first off, you got to take off this this cover here for your air cabin filter. It's 8 mil. Very tight, so my ratchet doesn't even want to ratchet here. Sounds like you turned it off. No? Alright, so this just comes off like that. Whew, that's dirty. Alright, so now that you have that cabin air filter off, now we gotta get this piece off here, which is gonna be, first you gotta pop these covers off, which are a little, yeah, well, you can go right to the very back where I took the trees out. Alright, so we got this one off. There's just a tab on the back here, on the front here. And on this side, same thing. Back tab back there. Another tab at the front here. And this little bungee thing here is, just goes into this groove. All right. Now we have an 8 mil here and an 8 mil here. Yeah, good job. It sounds like it's running good now. Yeah.
those two. Now, this. It's gonna take off the hood. This is for the light under the hood. Just unplug that and then unclip it. These clips just slide up, and this one also slides up. Just lay that out of the way here. Yeah, that was good. All right. Looks slimy. Yeah, got this plug here. This one here. All right, put that out of the way. Now it's got two more of these plastic thingies here. You just kind of fold that down there. Fold this one down here. And then this whole thing. Oh, forgot about this. This on the front here just slides out like so. You just pull on it, comes out. And then this you lift up and then pull, and it comes out like that. Man, this thing is heavy. Jeez. Don't know why they need such a heavy piece of plastic adding weight to the car. It's not supporting anything other than this cable. All right, so now we gotta take this cover off. It's all Allen head bolts. Mouse poopy in here. We definitely have a bit of a mouse problem around our place here in the wintertime, at least. This is the wrong size. The right size now. This one is extra tight for some reason. I don't know why some guys take these off their cars and leave them off, because it looks way worse with them off, in my opinion. But I guess that's just me. And you get more clatter from your engine as well, because the whole point of this is to dampen the sound. So you gotta take your oil cap off. Just lift up and out at the same time. All right, and that's that. I'll just leave this over here. Put your oil cap back on. Don't want to get any crap in the engine. All right, oh, I was wrong. So you do need to take this back piece off, because you gotta take the manifold off. I'm going to use an Allen key. Yeah, these ones with a nice swivel head on them, so you can kind of go at an angle and it'll still work to loosen it once you have it cracked. All Alright, there's that one. Alright, so it turns out in order to get this off, you do have to take these rails off. Didn't want to, but oh well. So I don't have an E torque set yet, but 14 mil 6-point socket seems to work for this. Alright, and for the sides, it's 11 mil works for these. Right. Yeah, my great workbench. My green waste bin. And just slide these out. I know technically I didn't need to take that back one out all the way, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. This thing is a real pain in the butt. Alright, I'm starting to see why guys leave these off. Alright. It's like perfectly molded to the back of the engine, never to come off again. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Now, technically, I should have disconnected the battery in the trunk first, but I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna drape this here in front of the plastic, of the plasticky part of the car, and call it good. Alright, I'm gonna need some different sockets. These are 11. All these are captive, I believe. Yeah. So you can back them all the way out, and they don't go anywhere. They got a little clip on them to keep them from popping all the way out. So what a lot of guys will do when they do this job is they will send the manifold in for cleaning, and also walnut shell blast the intake. Ooh, shoot, don't want to lose that. They'll walnut shell blast the intake ports, and but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the manifold cleaned, most likely, depending on how bad it is. But I'm not gonna do the walnut shell blasting on the intake ports. I'm just going to put water methanol injection. All right, let's get this back one. Man, they really do not give you very much room back here. All right, got that back one now. Now, we gotta take this throttle valve off, take this clamp off. Okay, so there's a tab on the inside here, tab on the outside here. So I just pushed on the outside with my hand, inside with this, and you just kind of wiggle that off. Move that out of the way here. Sliding that screwdriver, and this is what you're left with. This. All right, that one's off. All right. And then all you got left here is your charge pipe, which you just pry under here, grab here, and then you don't even have to take it fully off, just up like that. Yeah, never mind, you're gonna have to take it fully off. It's hitting the sensor. BMW! They're like, yeah, we'll make it so you don't have to take it off. But you do. Alright. 11 mil bolts we got undo here. I already cracked them, but we gotta take them fully off. Now be very careful because you don't want to lose these into the abyss that is the BMW engine bay. You'll definitely end up having to take the pan off, the belly pan, at bare minimum, which it's not, I mean, it's not hard, but it's a pain in the butt. You just one finger down in there, and that's how you can get them out. Some guys like to use a magnet, but I, of course, don't have a magnet. You know, professional and all. Technically, I'm a motorcycle mechanic, but you know, you'd think I'd have a magnet, but no. There's also washers in here as well, but they stay seated pretty good in the manifold as you lift it out. It's just these nuts that are a little more flighty. All right, two more here. I hear buttons being pressed. All right, a couple more sensors to unplug. Got the map sensor. There we go. We gotta undo the dipstick is attached to it here as well. Alright, dipstick detached. That does not look like the right bolt for it. So the sensor at the back here, I don't know if you can see it here. You put your flat blade on, there's a tab here, and you push. Let's see here, can you see this? There's a tab right here. Push on that and then pull. So we'll just go like that, and then it pops off like so. Okay, and then we'll get that last bolt on the back. Still working on this back one, not wanting to drop it. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're still attached back here on this wire right here. This is gonna be a funner to get off. Okay, I'm just gonna pause the video and get this off. I can't do it with the camera on my face. Plug unplug down here. Now we're just gonna work our way out with this thing. Yeah, there we go. And we're free. All right. Oops, shit. Dropping stuff. If we flip it upside down, I'll lose all these bushings, but whatever. Now underneath here you see this is the swirly flaps. All right, now with your manifold off, just reach under here, pop this out. All the way along here. So. And you get this whole rod off. If you're wanting to not have to remap your car when you do this, just leave this actuator on and plug it back in when you put the manifold back on. If you're completely taking it off the car, you can take this actuator off if you're trying to save weight or whatever, but it doesn't really matter either way. Just make sure you plug it in if you're not wanting to have to remap. All right, each individual one is held on with 2 Torx screws. Slightly pry under here a little bit. You don't want to pry too hard because you don't want to break your plastic manifold. Just kind of work it. All right, just like that. There's your swirl flap motor, or actuator, or just the flap itself, sorry. Actuator's there. Alright, then you take your blanks. Probably should get a little bit of oil, but I'm just gonna use the goober from in the manifold that's already there. Just slide them in there real nice. Just like that. And you throw your bolts back in. Bob's your uncle. I'm not going to show you on all of these because it's just repetitive and you've seen how to do it. It's the same on all of them. So that's pretty much that for doing your swirl flaps. You don't have to remap for this as long as you leave this plugged in, like I said before. And yeah, just do everything in reverse that I just showed you how to do.